What is a modulo operator in JavaScript? The percent sign is a modulo operator. It returns the remainder of a division. The simplest way to understand it is the long division method you learn in school. The idea of this method is to subtract the highest divisible number from the current number, and then to repeat this process as many times as we need. In the example 4 divided by 2, the highest divisible number is 4. Then I write the answer, which is 4 divided by 2, and this is 2. Now I can subtract 4 from the 4 and get 0. So 0 is the remainder of this equation. And this is exactly what we see in the console if I type 4 modulo 2. And this number is the answer of the division. In this method, this is always a whole number, so we can't have any numbers after a digit. Instead of that, we have a remainder. Now let's repeat the same process, but with a new equation, 5 divided by 2. In this case, the highest divisible number is 4, and then in the answer field, I write 4 divided by 2, which is 2. And then I need to subtract 4 from the 5, so it gives 1. And now our answer is the same, but the remainder is different. And if you look to the console, this is exactly what we have when I type 5 modulo 2. Why use modulo in programming? A very common use of modulo operator is to define a number is even or odd. In this code, we check if the number is divisible by 2 or not. If the remainder is 0, this number is even. And if the remainder is 1, this number is odd. Our current number is 5, so in the console we see that this number is odd. I can change it to 4, and now in the console we see that this number is even. Actually, we don't even need to have the second if condition. Even if you remove this code, it will work in the same way. When you use a modulo operator, the second number is called divisor, and our answer can be higher than the divisor. In the case, when you take modulo from 2, the possible outcomes are 0 or 1. And this is the reason why I can use else statement without additional checks. Also, a modulo operator is especially useful for iterations with numbers. This is a simple loop that goes from the 0 to 1000, that if the current index modulo 100 is equal to 0, we display this index. The output includes only numbers divisible by 100. We also have one very common usage, and this is time conversion. You have a total of 150 seconds. Then you need to convert it into minutes and remaining seconds. I will give 2 clues, but first try solving this challenge yourself. The first clue is you need to use math.floor function to find the amount of minutes. The second clue is that you need to use a modulo operator for the remaining seconds. Now let's solve it together. In 60 seconds, 1 minute. To find minutes, we need to divide the total seconds by 60. But a normal division gives a fractional result. We want whole minutes only. For that, we can round the number down to the closest integer, and in this case, the remainder will be neglected. I use math.floor, and now I see only whole minutes. The remaining seconds are the remainder, which is what the modulo operator returns. So now we have converted 150 seconds into 2 minutes and 30 seconds. I hope that now you understand what the modulo operator does and how to use it in JavaScript. So far, we have used only the console in our projects. In the next video, we will cover the basic HTML so you can interact with web pages.